Main focus this week, we're going to be talking about back pain, aren't we? Because 17 million people are affected by that in the UK. That's over 1/3 of the adult population. However, if you're suffering anything from minor twinge to an ache, you can make a difference. Here is Kobe Langford to tell you one way how.
Back pain needn't be a life sentence. Amazingly, 90% of back pain is not serious and only 10% requires medical attention.
I've suffered with back pain since my early 20s. The pain is always there, but some days it's so bad I can't go out. I just have to stay home and lie out straight until the pain subsides.
The causes of back pain are surprisingly simple. The muscles and consequently the joints are either too stiff and tight or too mobile and too weak, both of which result in pain. And twist round to the right. Lovely. Allowing the back heel to raise up off the floor. Perfect. Whether you have chronic back pain or just a slight niggle, in my experience, your back pain can be dramatically reduced by doing the correct exercises that target the specific tissues that are causing your problem. And twist round to the front. Lovely. Bringing the right foot forward and allow the left foot to twist out to the left and twist around to the left. Allowing the right heel to raise up, getting a lovely twist through these tissues here. You don't need to do hours and hours of laborious exercises. Even if you can dedicate 15 minutes a day, you will really help to reduce your back pain. And relax.
Well, Kobe joins me now with back pain sufferer Jen Hodgkins, or should I say former back pain sufferer, because you're saying now you feel great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
How fantastic.
Yeah.
How long did it take to feel better?
I've been doing the program for 4 weeks so far.
4 weeks, right.
Yeah.
And did you notice a difference right away? Or was
I noticed a difference probably the last week to 2 weeks is when it's been significant.
And before that, were you taking medication for your back pain? Or
I wasn't taking medication. I would take painkillers when it got really bad, but no, I wasn't taking anything for it.
Right, but with this, presumably no side effects at all.
No.
You know, you're doing that. It looked very gentle, actually. It looked quite gentle, but is it quite intense?
It's targeted to certain muscles of the back, so you really, it's kind of targeting exercises to the muscles that need strengthening and certain muscles that need stretching. But it's kind of like a formula, because obviously if you do strengthening exercises on muscles that are too tight, you're just going to send them into spasm and you're going to make your back pain worse.
Right.
And if you do a really strong stretching program on overmobile joints, you're going to destabilize your back and you're going to make it worse. So you find that sometimes yoga can make your back pain worse.
So you have to know what you're doing.
So you have to know what you're doing.
You really do.
And really use it.
You really do. So Drew yoga is called, this sort of discipline of yoga. Can you go and have lessons in this, or do you go to a practitioner to help you out?
Oh no, there's yoga classes all over the world, in fact, all over the UK. So absolutely you can go to classes. Or you can come to someone like myself, where if you want to target back pain, we do train, I teach on the Drew Yoga Teacher Training course, so I train our teachers how to address back pain. So really I'd say if you have back pain and you want to try yoga for your back pain, do try Drew Yoga, because they're trained to do that.
So you have to be careful about it, don't you? Hilary, this is good because, again, there's no side effects. It's clearly working for you, working very well for you, which is fantastic. And also, I suppose what's really good is you're doing it, not yourself, you're doing it together, but you've taken control of your illness, if you like.
Yeah, you can do it yourself, and it's actually quite easy. It's easy to do. You don't need to be a yoga expert.
Once you know what you're doing, I guess. It's a good idea. It's another way, isn't it?
Very good. 90% of all back pain would respond to something like this, and I wish there was a Kobe in every GP surgery.
It's a great idea,
you know, because so many back pains would respond just to lifestyle changes, to exercise, which is targeted to the area that's concerned. And I think the conventional medical fraternity are very poor at diagnosing back pain and sorting it out. We don't assess properly. We just say, well, just rest up and give it 6 weeks. But actually, rest is the last thing you should be doing. You should be strengthening those weak muscles, because the muscles support the spine and ease the pain. So painkillers have side effects. This doesn't. And this would actually be very cost effective if the NHS put it in place.
Exactly.
They're not going to.
The amount of money it costs, back pain, when you think of the amount of people that are off their work.
Absolutely.
It's extraordinary.
And of course the workplace is an area where a lot of people initiate their problems. The seats aren't in the right place for the desk, so that they're looking at the right angle, their neck is constantly in one wrong position, their lumbar spine is in the wrong place. And it's very important that people get their workplace assessed. In fact, there are 5 tips that I would give people. The first is to have your workstation assessed. Make sure you're in the right angle, your posture's good. I mean, if you look at the way Kobe's sitting now.
I know, we're all sitting up straight. She's making us sit up straight.
Absolutely. And get some support. If you've got pain in your lumbar spine or elsewhere, get a support for that area so that it's actually got some support behind it. Get up and walk around every 40 minutes. If you're sitting at work at a desk, get up every 40 minutes or so minimum, have a little walk, have a little stretch as well. Stretch every couple of hours at minimum. And drink lots of water to keep healthy. Dehydration doesn't help muscles. Just live sensibly, and it does pay dividends. And these exercises, if you've got back pain, much better than painkillers, much better than epidurals, much better than anything that us traditional doctors do.
Longer lasting as well.
Longer lasting as well.
Exactly, and it's all about being able to do it by yourself as well. You know, once you've got the skills, then you can. I found acupuncture for my bad back worked really well, because the medication was really upsetting my stomach, and the acupuncture worked beautifully. So worth a try.
Absolutely, and there are all sorts of special seats. You know, the exercise balls that you can sit on for core strength. Band back saddle seats are very good.
Sure.
All sorts of seating that you can get in your workstation to help.
Don't suffer in silence. Thank you all very much. HC, thank you.